the mineral line, but it looks like they will not. Dark Force is going to continue moving forward. He will see that forward pylon. A force field has been placed down at the ramp. More force fields here to make it hard for those Zerglings to get there. Nice force field play as we see this, as we see IMBA's units start to whittle down because of these roaches. More units coming in because this forward pylon was placed down and not taken care of by Dark Force. Dark Force sitting in a very dark position.
Stick a fork in Zerg, he's done. A standard 4-gate push.
And we see this queen running for its life.
Wow, the queen's gonna live.
Not for long though. These roaches and lings are going to go down. More units are being warped in. Let's see if Dark Force has got what it takes to hold this off. As he takes down the last Zealots and the last Stalkers, he will defend, but he is currently only down to 20 drones. So he's not done yet, Jim. The fork does not need to be put in him yet. Still a little bit raw. And we'll see what he's going to be able to do against Roll here. As Force pushes in with some Zerglings and roaches.
3 of the roaches are pretty badly damaged.
That's right. That Stalker is very badly damaged as well.
Nice round.
Very nice. We do see these Zealots taking some heavy damage and will go down. More lings on the way. That's correct. Roaches as well coming out. And it looks like Dark Force could have altered this. GG has happened. Dark Force takes the win, and we're going into game number 2. As IMBA sits on 0 points and Dark Force sits on 1.
A very impressive victory by a Zerg player that had to be considered the underdog based on map placement.
As well as the underdog in your mind, because you thought he was done for.
I thought he was finished.
That's right. So I'll make sure to talk to him to get us another game.
All right.
And I'm not a war correspondent either, but you see how I'm just offering to do these things.
Yeah, well, you should.
Oh,
you make a lot of mistakes.
Whatever, dude. At least I put in the legwork every day.
I've already done that. Well, look, like I said, from the stream that I used to come from, I didn't have to do legwork, so.
Join in on me, please. We got the second game between IMBA and Dark Force.
The main reason you put me on the stream was because I was a big star from the other stream.
That's absolutely not true.
I'm using my star power right now.
Well, once your star power runs out, dude, you're going to get squished.
Whatever. I'm going to get squished. That's really...
It's a Mario joke.
I'm going to get squished. You're funny. You know what? At 5:30 in the morning, you're a funny guy.
Well, at least it takes a whole night for me to be funny to you.
Oh.
And we do have some people hoping for the Zerg victory here. Dark Force is currently sitting on 1 point.
Yeah,
it will be on Selnagar Caverns. It was very impressive. We are ready to roll, ready to go. I've got my hookah lighting. And I hope everybody out there is doing great today. Not sure what time it is, where you're at, but at least it's time for some StarCraft. I know that, at least.
Nothing like some early Sunday morning StarCraft.
Hell yeah. And we're going right into the King of the Month right after this tournament is over. We're waiting for the countdown to finish up, or, well, even to start, for that matter.
True.
And the Firelight guys were great yesterday in the event that we had. We did have a fun tournament event. I got quite drunk during the cast. And those VODs will be up on IMBAtv later today.
Yeah, see, the reason the VODs are up for the Craft Cup main event is because I did them.
Oh, because I asked you to do the VODs?
Oh, I did them.
Okay.
I did.
You know why we lost the VODs on Wednesday? Because you didn't do them.
No, because you assigned them to somebody else.
No, I didn't.
So you reassigned them to me.
That's BM and BS. Okay.
I said, it's not BM, it's a fact. So Bly's going to face Demaga, by the way.
Ooh.
So Demaga East EQT, so that's... Okay, and then the winner of Bly Demaga will be in the finals of the winner's bracket. So Kaz ignored our invitation. It'll be interesting to see if he gets knocked out because of that. Oh, and there's little attachments you can have here too. Cool. So you can like attach the replays, I guess.
Yeah, on the grid. It's a decent system.
I think it sucks.
You said earlier. You just contradicted yourself, by the way.
No,
you said earlier. You said earlier today in this tournament that it wasn't that bad.
What isn't that bad?
The bracket system.
No, this bracket system it's okay. No, actually, no. Star2.org did this big investigation trying to see if they could use this system for their big tournament. And they found out it had bugs in it and things went wrong, so they ended up using their own. So there you go. I never said that. So
Jim, the last Red Rainer, everybody.
It's better than nothing, but I think the Craft Cup grid system is better than this.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to put any comparisons out there.
Well, I am putting comparisons out there.
That's fine.
The Craft Cup bracket system is better.
You're so confrontational this morning, Jim.
I'm not confrontational. I'm just telling them like it is. That's all. You're trying to be Mr. Diplomat, and you're full of crap.
Okay.
Seriously. Like, it's obvious the Craft Cup grid system is better than this one. It's obvious. It's got so many different features, and you're just trying to gloss over it and say, that it's everybody's equal and we're all friends and blah, 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 blah.
Apparently, Roll went AFK for a few minutes.
Yep, so we got to fill it in with an argument.
Apparently, yes.
Oh, man.
That's quite right.
Well, the one good thing about this broadcast, though, is at least you get the real truth here. You don't get I love it when you watch two broadcasters like Apollo and Day 9 who you can tell hate each other's guts. Try to pretend they're friends while they go on the air.
Yeah, dude. I don't like you, and I don't care if everybody knows it.
Remember when they did the IEM, and you could just see they didn't like each other. It was so funny.
Definitely.
They were always trying to talk over each other, just like the same way me and you do.
The underlying animosity.
And they were always trying to get in, like, to be the most charismatic person during, like, the big attacks and stuff. So I thought that was pretty funny. But at Imbalance.tv, we don't bother with that crap.
That's right. In here, you guys can take a look at the brackets. Oh, no, that's not the right link.
Oh, yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
God, Jim, shut up.
Nice play.
There's the brackets right there, guys. Check that out.
Nice play, Shakespeare.
You're the worst there ever was, all right?
You want to hear about Shakespeare? I just gave you there's a good joke.
At 5 in the morning, I guess.
It's 7 for me.
Well,
Torre, what time is it for you, buddy?
1 p.m.
What? Oh.
1 p.m.
And Dark Force is not ready yet. We're waiting for this countdown to start.
We've got about a foot of snow on the ground here.
It just stopped snowing here like a week ago.
You're a lot further south of me, though.
Yeah, that's true. A lot further south.
Yep. How long are we until the King of the Month? Is there a countdown for that?
There is a countdown for that. I'll
Where
go
is
ahead
it?
and pull it up. The countdown currently sitting at 2 hours and 59 minutes, so a total of 3 hours. And that
Wow.
tournament will happen.
Telling you, we got McDuff's here to let us know that 2 hours and 59 minutes is basically 3 hours.
Shut up, dude.
Thanks, buddy. I'm telling you, man, you're a genius.
You just jumping all over me tonight, man. What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
I know it's early in the morning, but God.
I just find it funny the way you say stuff. Like, it's just like brilliant, You're making this brilliant deduction here. Boy, this new King of the Month logo looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Light there, and then what's that black thing in the top right-hand corner? It looks like a hexagon or something. I'm not even sure what that is. I don't get that part. But the king, the little light there by the king thing, and oh, hey, Ukraine, speaking of light, Ukraine Star enters the channel here. Enters the lobby.
Oh, and then he leaves.
Yep. So the King of the Month is between Size, Goody, Cyplo, and Dimaga. and the overlay that you have is incorrect. It's not a Zerg mirror in the first round.
I understand. It did change since everybody got their positions. It is not seeded from what was previously mentioned. But anyways,
I told you that weeks ago.
I understand that, but I was just following the website. STFU Jim, here we go. The countdown has begun. We're going into the loading screen. Everybody, thanks for joining us with, thanks for joining us at IMBAtv as I stutter all over my words. I'm MC Dust. With me is Jim Rayner, and this is Imba Roll fighting Dark Force right now on Xel'Naga Caverns. And we're here at the SC2 TV to RU Invitational Event number 1. $700 on the line. And look at this, we've got Roll spawning on the bottom as the yellow Protoss, and up here on the top of Xel'Naga Caverns is Dark Force piloting the blue Zerg.
And this map was selected by IMBAROL, who lost in Game 1. And if he can't win on a 4-gate push in close rush distances, you got to wonder if IMBAROL can beat Dark Force at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, this map is a little bit more even. It's a 2-player map, so the scouting process does not include discovering where your opponent is located. It's a medium distance by air and by land. Maintaining an expansion is of medium difficulty in all. In all, I have to say it as an extremely balanced map in many ways. We see the first scouting probe by Roll moving through the middle of the map and about to enter Dark Force's main base area. Let's see if this scouting probe attempts to contest any kind of fast expansion. Fast expansion won't occur by Dark Force because his first building is an extractor. We're also noticing a gateway warping in at the top of IMBAROL's ramp, beginning the walling off process. McDuffs, is there anything you'd like to add at this point?
We do see a 14 pool going down after this extractor was placed. There was Dark Force laying down a pool. We do see this probe dancing right now in the natural expansion area of Dark Force, trying to hinder any type of expansion that could be placed down just as a pylon goes down there. He will send that probe in to do another scout. We do see Dark Force moving in with his drone. We'll see this gateway just finishing up here, and we'll continue in on into the base of Roll.
Yeah, it was a 15 pool because the 15th drone was implanted
correct
in the ground. Anyway, we're noticing the pylon. If you want the real facts, just talk to me.
God,
We've got a pylon here. Pylon warping in the expansion area. And so the Zergling speed upgrade begins, which usually happens pretty early when you get an extractor first. All drones have been taken off of Vespin gas. Another standard tactic by Zerg. Also noticing a cybernetics core is warping in at the top of IMBAROL's ramp. Dark Force moved a drone through the middle of the base and was able to see everything that IMBAROL was up to, including both assimilators being warped in, and wow, a gateway placed down.
And it does get canceled at 30 health.
And that's something we saw in Game 1 as well.
That's right.
Same type of thing, but it wasn't to slow down an expansion. In this case, Dark Force is able to lay down his second hatchery. Meanwhile, IMBAROL, with a second gateway as warp gate technology, is being chrono boosted in as fast as possible. We're now almost 5 minutes into Game 2. 20 probes for IMBAROL, 17 drones for